And I think it's getting harder and harder to get a unique name these days. And so first of all, if you want to search your trademark, you go to USPTO.gov. It is the test database. And why is it not even sufficient in that step in searching the test database? So I know I've been in a position before where I did a Google search, I searched the test database, I went to my attorney and said, no, you don't need to do a comprehensive search. I've already done a search. And lo and behold, we found someone who had the same name and then filed at the same time I filed, but they had prior use. So let's break that down of why doing your own search isn't sufficient.
So, perfect example. Would you ever go to an ophthalmologist if you had a problem with your toes?
No.
Right? So, because an ophthalmologist is an expert in your eyes. Trademark lawyers are experts in trademark law. We know all the nuances. We know, what is confusingly similar. We know what that means. We know what we're looking for. So when someone is looking at a mark, right, they don't understand the doctrine of, what it means to be a phonetically equivalent mark. They don't understand how the goods and services and what is actually registered in connection with that mark or applied for. People don't understand what that means and how related the goods are. People don't know about the doctrine of foreign equivalence. So as an example, let's say that I am a cookie shop and my mark is Bluebird, right? And I spell it the way you would think it was spelled, Bluebird. Well, let's say someone else comes along and wants to open Bluebird Cookie Shop, Bluebyrd. They're going to say, oh, well, there's nothing else. There's a Bluebird, but that doesn't matter because I spell it different and I have the words cookie shop at the end of my name. Well, guess what? If I tell you I got my cookies from Bluebird Cookie Shop and somebody else tells you, oh, these cookies are from Bluebird Cookie Shop, you're not going to know whether it's Bluebird spelled traditionally or Bluebird spelled Bluebyrd, right? That is exactly what the PTO is trying to prevent. They do not want customer confusion. So basically when a client goes to a trademark attorney to do a comprehensive search, we're looking at not just identical matches. We're looking at phonetic equivalence, so all different variations in the spelling. We're looking at the mark as one word or two words. We're looking at these other terms that might be added. We're even looking at foreign equivalence. So let's say your cookie store is called Red House Cookies, okay? And then I come along and I want to file Casa Roja for my cookie shop, right? And I think, oh, there's nothing confusing. My mark's in Spanish. Like, I'm so clever. Well, guess what? The PTO is going to get your mark and they're going to flag you and they're going to refuse you because there's already a Red House cookie store. And they look at Red House and Casa Roja as being exactly the same, likely to confuse the customers. So there's a lot of little nuances like that, no knock to anybody, but if you're not trained in trademark law, you're likely not going to pick up on. And that's where you start treading into, a little bit treacherous territory.